You know what Dion said? Sheep happens. So do you want to explain to the vlog what happened?
We're supposed to go from San Jose, Bogota, and Bogota to Quito. Well, they ran out of room, so there were 14 of us in San Jose. 5 lucky of us got to go to Panama, and as soon as we land, we head to Quito. But now we're in business class, baby.
Hey.
And we got legroom for days, got breakfast, and more legroom.
More legroom. Okay, after a short layover, we are now leaving Panama. We're finally heading to Quito, Ecuador.
This is so cool.
Get closer! Go pet him! It's so funny. I got that picture right at the right moment. It's so good.
It's okay. I have a good little bit of time where I can, fix up this relationship that we have going on and really gain his trust,
You know what Dion said? Sheep happens.
Sheep happens, right?
CJ, what's happening?
It's raining a lot and hailing, so we'll see what our tents do.
Might not have been a good day to set up the tents. So last night I decided to sleep in my tent anyways, and it actually wasn't that bad. Stayed pretty comfortable and stayed warm. So I think I'm gonna continue to do that because as you saw, I woke up to a killer view this morning. I think I'm really gonna like working at this ministry site here. So yeah, basically we made it to Ecuador and we're staying at this house in the mountains of Ecuador. It's not where our base is, but we're not going there yet. I think we'll be going there in about a week for a really cool thing that's getting ready to happen. I'm not gonna tell you yet and just let it be a surprise. So we'll be here for about a week and then we'll go to the base. After about a week at the base, I think we're coming back here and we'll be here till about the middle of April. But basically this ministry site is just a house that they're building for women that have been rescued from sex trafficking, and they're trying to give them a nice home to live in and be able to like get them out of that environment and just be able to show them that they're loved and that Jesus cares for them and that society still cares for them. It's a really good thing, and yeah, it's just really cool to be able to partner with them. Again, the guys will be doing manual labor. That's no surprise. So we'll see how we handle this altitude, because we are actually close to 12,000 feet up. I'm from Mississippi, where elevation is about 600 feet. So we'll see how my body handles this. Hopefully I don't get altitude sickness. I was feeling a little weird last night, but I just kept drinking water. So I'm just gonna keep trying to stay as hydrated as possible, and hopefully I don't get sick. Last time we were tossing stuff on a mountain, Landon almost died. Let's not let that happen again. Lunchtime. If we ever make it back up the mountain. Right. Okay guys, it's time for the lesson of the day. So as you saw in today's video, my friend and squad mate Tot actually got rammed by a sheep, which was pretty funny. But it actually brings me back to something really cool that I learned from World Race Training Camp. So when I was at training camp, we had this one speaker named Dion, and Dion gave this lesson. I don't even remember a majority of what the lesson was about, because training camp was exhausting and there was just so much thrown at you in such a short time that a lot of it was just hard to process or remember. But one thing that stuck out that Dion said was, sheep happens. And before some of y'all get offended, I just want to say that honestly, that statement's pretty true. Even though it was somewhat intended as a joke, it still holds a lot of value. You see, when he was saying sheep happens, he's right. Sometimes in life, things happen. There's gonna be times that we're frustrated, or things don't go our way, or we don't agree with something, and that's just life. If life played out exactly how we had it mapped out and planned in our heads, then what would be the need for having a God? And that's what's so great about the mystery of life, is that we don't know what's gonna happen, and life is pretty chaotic, which further gives us reason for why we need to rely on the Lord. Because so often times are out of our control, or things don't go according to plan, and we need to be able to draw strength from God to be able to help us through this life. So whether that person at school is making fun of you, or you didn't get that promotion at work, whatever the case may be, just remember, sheep happens. God is not surprised by how life plays out, but you have a choice on how you're gonna react to the things that happen in life. You have the option to either react out of the flesh and react in a negative way towards your circumstances, or you can take your circumstances and choose to live above them. And that's a lot easier said than done, but it is possible through God. So with that said, we're not gonna always get it right all the time, but I hope this is encouragement for y'all to realize that sheep happens and we need God. But again, I hope this joke / lesson doesn't offend anyone, but hopefully instead it'll spark a new outlook on life. That's it for the lesson of the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like always, go leave a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. And to follow along with more of my journey, you can go to my social media accounts and my blog site, linked in the description below, so go check those out. Alright guys, remember, I love you and God loves you. See you next time.